Hey, saluti. It's Saturday afternoon. It's almost 1:30. I got some friends coming over for wood-fired pizza tonight, but I'm hungry now. I only had an early breakfast, like 7 a.m. I had a couple of eggs because I had to get up real early. Big morning. I detected a few red mites in the chicken coop a couple of days ago. The birds are fine, no infestation. You got to nip these things in the bud. So I was up at the crack of dawn, emptied the entire coop, nesting boxes, bleach cleaned all the surfaces, dried them, painted them, because those little mites, they're microscopic, they get in the cracks of the wood, right? And that's where they reproduce and whatnot. So I had some nice white paint left over. I painted all the nesting boxes and the floor of the coop, let that dry. And then I had picked up 25 pounds of diatomaceous earth. Put that in food grade, not the kind like for a pool filter. Food grade diatomaceous earth. Covered the surfaces with that. All right, that can kill the little tiny mites, the little shards of earth and whatnot. So total clean out. Then brand new pine shaving. So I think I nipped it in the bud. All right. Let's do one of these. The birds are fine, checked their vents, checked under the wings, they're okay. You gotta constantly be on the lookout and take action immediately for those type of things. So I think we're good there. Point being, it was an early Saturday morning, a lot of work done. Also did a bunch of pruning, work in the yard, dealt with the gardens. So I'm ready for some lunch, and it's actually kind of a late lunch. And I have my glass of wine or two with lunch, and I think I'm going conking out for a siesta before these guys show up. I don't know, 6:30, we start cranking some pizza. And full disclosure, I know the audio is probably a little compromised. I went to snap on my lavalier mic and got nothing in the audio register. I think the battery's shot, okay? And I went through all my gig bags to see if I could nick one from a tuner or something. So I'll have to replace this week. So pardon the audio. We did a whole year of Come On in My Kitchen with just the camera mic, so back to that. There might be a little echo, but I'll get the mic back up for next week. So a little quick lunch. I'm going to improv, okay? Let's bring it over to the board, and I'll show you what we got. Come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's do it.
Okay, going to do a variation on an old favorite, sort of improving, anchovy pasta, which is pretty much like aglio olio, right? Garlic and oil, but with a little bit of anchovy added, some fresh parsley, and I'm gonna improv it. Some people use jalapeno, pepperoncini. I've been digging these little Calabrian chili peppers, so I'm gonna use one of those. Now, a lot of people will put at the end toasted breadcrumb. I don't happen to have any breadcrumb. I've got loaf of sourdough going in the morning, but right now there's no bread in the house, and that's fine with me because pizza tonight, pasta for lunch, you know, that's enough. So I got my spaghetti, which is my favorite for this dish. Extra virgin olive oil, garlic, anchovy, parsley, Calabrian pepper. Couldn't be simpler. Capers are sometimes nice too, but I don't have any of those. So again, you use what you have. It's a total improv. So let's bring this over to the stove and get started. I'll prep. I'll chop the garlic, I'll chop the anchovy, and I'll meet you all over at the stove. Come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's do it.
This sauce comes together real quick, so I want to get my pasta in. We're going to cook it. I got the water rolling in the back there with salt in it. Let's get this spaghetti right in there. And we'll do our sauce while the spaghetti comes to al dente. Okay? I probably should weigh my spaghetti when I'm eating solo, but I just eyeball it. And I usually make too much. Alright, spaghetti's in. You know I always tell you this with pasta, especially these long ones. Give it one little stir so they don't stick together, and then leave it alone. Okay? I got some heat over this one. So now, extra virgin olive oil, be generous, and let's get a little zoom in on this now that our pasta's in. Let's Let's come a little closer. There we go. All right. So now we got our mise en place, which I took care of. 4 simple ingredients. Okay? We got our garlic, aglio, sugar, anchovy, the parsley, prezzemolo, and the Calabrian pepper. Let's start with the garlic and anchovy always. Got a nice gentle flame on. I don't want to burn my garlic. Garlic and anchovy. Let's go in with the pepper. The parsley is for the end. I've said it in another episode, I don't remember which one we did, but garlic and anchovy in extra virgin olive oil is one of the most amazing aromas you can imagine. And that Calabrian pepper adds a nice little zing. It's got like a heat with sweet. Now, I'm going to turn this heat way down because I don't want to burn my garlic while we're waiting for that pasta. Okay? Now, there are many traditional dishes, you know, aglio olio, oil and garlic, anchovy pasta. Again, everyone has their own way. But I told you I was doing an improv today, so I'm going to go in with just a touch of lemon zest. Just add that a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that smells good. Don't need salt because of the anchovies. I am going to go with a crack of black. Always good. Now, let's check this spaghetti. It's way too early, but I want to keep a good eye on it. Yeah, see, it's still hard. I don't even have to taste it. But the idea is we want it under al dente. We want it extra al dente because we want to cook it a little bit in that sauce to soak that right up. Ah, what the heck? It ain't going to hurt us. A little Sauvignon Blanc. Just a drop, not even a tablespoon. That's also, I did that more for temperature than anything else to keep the garlic from burning. Even though I have a low flame, cools everything down. Now, at this point, it doesn't hurt to give a little taste. Remember, you know, you might check for salt. Like I said, you probably don't need much because of the anchovy, but you just test it. Oh, man. I tell you what, the lemon zest with the crack of black, nice combo. And those Calabrian chilies, beautiful. Now, what's going to pull that all together, once our pasta cooks enough, is going to be some of this water. Because as I've told you before, pasta water is invaluable for finishing your sauces because it's pulling all that starch out. So it becomes your final emulsifier to bring everything in here together. Okay. Not quite there. And we want to pull more starch out before we add it to the sauce. But I've got that thing, there's barely a flame under it, okay? Actually, it was so good, I gotta go with another little taste. Quality control, yo. Damn. I haven't even added the parsley on top. That is so tasty. I'll say it again, I've said it before, for all you people who are afraid of or squeamish or just plain say you don't like anchovy, good. More in the world for me. Anchovy and garlic, one of the all-time great combos. That little tablespoon of wine helped too. I think I'm gonna, with the lemon juice, I'm almost tempted to put a spot of butter in here, but I won't do it. Won't do it. Okay, I think we've drawn enough starch into the water now, so I'm going to bring the heat up a tad. And add a little pasta water. That's going to emulsify the sauce. See that? Now we've actually got a sauce going on. See? De-intensified the flavors a little bit. Now that I've tasted it, I'm going to go with another little crack of black. And guess what? Got my anchovy in there. But I'm going to go with just a couple flakes of kosher salt. That's what tasting tells you what to do, okay? Let's check our spaghetti. I think we're almost there. Yep. It's under al dente. Still wants to cook more. Let's cook it in the sauce and let it just drink, right? It's okay to add it with the water because we're getting more starch to pull our sauce together, right? Alright, I think we're good. It's one last strand. I'm not going to fight it. Now see, that was under al dente, but we're going to finish it in the sauce. Oh, I can smell this. It's unbelievable. There it is. Got it. Get in there. You don't avoid me. So you want it al dente, but you want to go less than al dente in the water. So it can finish in here and really bring sauce inside. Oh, so good. These simple pasta dishes are unbeatable. You saw it. 4 ingredients. Well, I'm not counting the salt and pepper. And now our al dente is perfect. So let's turn the heat off. Go in with our prezzemolo, right? Chopped fresh parsley. And let's get it on our plate, our bowl. I'm talking about lunch, y'all. I'll go with just a tad of extra virgin on top. And one last crack of black, because we cooked most of that. It's nice to have some fresh black pepper on top. Let's see what we got. Spaghetti aglio olio con asciuga anchovy. Let's see what it is. Damn. Totally improv'd it. The little bit of lemon zest and those Calabrian peppers, unbelievable. The anchovies just melted in. You don't know they're in there. It's a sauce. There's no pieces of fish. There's no nothing but massive amounts of umami flavor with the garlic. This is incredible. I got the perfect al dente. Couldn't be better. That's just practice makes perfect, right? Practice makes pasta. This could be, maybe should be, Pinot Grigio, Vernaccia di San Gimignano, but no. Good old Sauvignon Blanc. Is that blasphemy to go with a French grape? I don't know. It's working for me. Salute. I can't get over the al dente. I hit it head on, man. It's all a timing game. So that's it. Quick lunch on Saturday. Got some folks coming for pizza as the sun begins to go down. Weekends, what can I tell you? I love it. Come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's do it.
It's hot.